and our brand name in our traditional markets is continues to be very, very strong. Um, but having said that, there are a few dangers that we have to be mindful of. If you notice, the total portion of the mix of our exports, primarily we are still a bulk exporting country. This has its advantage and its disadvantages. Um, the disadvantages are that we are part of a supply chain that can very much be disrupted. So one of the things that I would encourage all exporters and all tea companies really to go out there, understand where you are, where you fit into the supply chain, and to understand what your customer needs from you at this particular time. The requirements from some of our Japanese customers who buy bulk from us have been very different to customers in the UK and customers in Europe, for example. So that's a very important thing. We have to focus on the bottom part of the T. We have to make sure that our foundations are strong, that our supply chains are strong, and that our logistics are strong. So in the middle of all of this, we've had issues with being able to import materials um, because of some of the problems that were put forward in trying to save foreign exchange in some of the import restrictions that were put forward. Um, the top part of the T is that we are saying that we're open for business. You know, we are welcoming customers in, and we're trying to show them that we are there for them. Uh, One of the things that really, of course, you would have all heard is the emphasis that has been placed and the strength that is there in online business right now. So a great statistic was that 23% of customers online are new customers, and these are all older people. These are all these are the kind of customers who would traditionally be buying tea, and for the first time, we are able to compete with international brands and try and put our story, our messaging out there in front of them. Um, and if you look at the type of changes that have happened in consumer behavior since COVID, I mean, China is a it's kind of like looking into the future a little bit because China has gone through a lot of these problems already. 32% of Chinese consumers now say that they have a very strong preference for natural and more pure products. And this leads into one of the key advantages that we have as a country, as a tea producing nation. Pure Ceylon tea still carries a great name. It is connected deeply and intricately with purity, with a cleaner product, with uh, a product that comes from a beautiful island nation. Um, we have to now capitalize on these advantages, and that's where I would like to just connect with the sustainability story that I think is still very, very important for us to carry on as a country. 41% of consumers who were surveyed in the US, online consumers who were surveyed in the US, said they were more likely to switch to brands that helped either their employees or helped people during this crisis time. I think that strikes at a very important message that we should take note of. We should continue our work in towards sustainability. We should try and keep Ceylon tea at the forefront of sustainability to show how the work that we're doing in terms of purity, in terms of safety, continues to connect with our customers and to keep us at the forefront in the consumer's mind when they're looking for more healthy and more natural products. I think Ceylon tea has a huge role to play towards this. What we have to do is to make sure that we maintain our message in a very clear and concise way. Um, and we are, for the first time, because we have so many of our customers locked in, we are able to say that we are able to show this, or we are able to communicate this message very, very clearly in a cost effective way as well. So our messaging going forward will be very, very important. And I think you would have seen some of the effects of a few comments that have been made about connecting black tea with immunity, the viral effect that it's really had. Whether the science is completely there or not, we have to continue these efforts to make sure that we are at the forefront of this story. So, um, uh, just to conclude, our messaging going forward is very, very important. We have to make sure that we know where we are in the supply chain, but the effects that we have taken as an industry in getting product out to our customers is hugely appreciated. I can't tell you, the value of that comfort that we have provided to our customers. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Subramaniam.